Welcome to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. This session will talk about Biotechnology Information Systems, which is also one of the national biotechnology information system. It's a biotechnology specific library network. This focuses on biotechnology libraries and provides access to variety of research resources. The Indian Ministry of Science and Technology has founded this BTIS with the following activities: enhancing R&D, sharing resources, training, capacity building and collaborating. This has networks consists of Bioinformatics Center, Distributed Information Center and Informatics Infrastructure Facility. Genome, protein, molecular structure and other biological databases are available from this. Agriculture, health and environmental databases, nucleoid and protein sequence databases and structural databases are examples. It connects the bioinformatics centers using high speed internet and advanced networking to share and communicate data. Key findings are this: research. The network supports many computational biologist problem solving projects, bioinformatics workshop, seminars, training programs, etc. Research collaboration. This bioinformatics network helps Indian and other international research collaboration to share knowledge and resources, science journals, conferences, symposia and share research. BIT significantly enhanced Indian biotechnology in bioinformatics research. Through BTIS training programs, a skilled workforce can solve complex biotechnological problems. MLISc. Objectives of MLISc. MLISc is to achieve high standards in librarianship and information sciences in management, business and economic institutions in India. It mainly focuses on development of strong linkages among management and business libraries and information center for resource sharing. It promotes study and research in management, business librarianship and development of new information in the relevant areas. Formulation of standards, norms, guidelines, etc. for management and business libraries, so they follow some standards, and information centers, keeping in view the increased and varied applications of information technology in libraries. Holding conferences and meetings to provide a common forum for professionals interested in engaged in management and business and librarianship and information process. Publication of newsletter, journals, etc. MLISc organizes professional development programs like annual seminars, webinars and panel discussions. The publications are Journal of Library Management, Education and Research Network. It is an autonomous and scientific society under the administration control of Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. ERNET is serving academic and research institutions in the country by innovatively connecting them on intranet and internet using appropriate state-of-the-art technologies. Institutions anywhere in the country can now be connected to ERNET network. In tune with the mandate, ERNET is providing 4 types of services: access services, application services, hosting services and operations support services to all education and research communities. So, Delhi Library Network is also an important network which provide access to many resources: Union Catalog current periodicals, Union Catalog books and Union Catalog periodicals, current periodicals, database of periodic articles. The database currently contains 11,24,250 records. The database can be searched under title, author, compiler, periodical name and subject. Then Union Catalog books. It also provides Union Catalog books. More than 4 crores records are there. Delnet can also contains CD-ROM databases, a database of e-books, Union list of newspapers, Union list of video recordings, Union list of sound recordings, a database of Urdu manuscripts, a database of theses and dissertations, an Indian specialist database and sample databases of language publications using GIST technology. Delnet is also offering interlibrary loan and document services for its members. Delnet, the consortium of e-journals, provides access to engineering journals, management journals, pharmacy journals, medical journals, etc. Software development. Delnet is designed and developed in-house operation software exclusively to work in all kinds of libraries, which is called Del Plus. It can be used for small and medium libraries which up to the collection of 1 lakh holdings. Holding conferences, and meetings to provide a common form for the professionals interested in engaged in management, business librarianship and information science. So, ManLibNet organizes professional development programs like annual seminars, webinars and panel discussions. Publications are journals, books and newsletters. Challenges faced by Indian libraries: inadequate funding support, because even though there are so much of funds, but the institutions are more and number of educational institutes have increased, so this network isn't sufficient. Then lack of trained staff. Though there are so many workshops and seminars conducted, still we have more shortage of skilled people to handle in libraries, which becomes slow in development. And then limited access to digital resources. Though we say it is accessible to all, open resources are encouraged, but still we have a shortage. We often face challenges in acquiring and providing access to these digital resources due to licensing restrictions and cost barriers. Sometimes as increase and licensing restrictions are there by the publishers. Inadequate infrastructure. Libraries networks in India often operate with their outdated infrastructure facilities. Always in India we have a little bit of outdated technology when compared to other countries, making it difficult to implement modern library technologies and services. And uneven development across it. Though we say even rural people should have access to digital resources, but still we are unable to give that sort of uniform material to all the people in India, and we still India is leading to disparities, which leads to disparities in access to information resources for users in different regions, mainly the underserved people. Lack of standardization. Though we say there is a centralized standardized cataloging and classification process, but libraries still face challenges in implementing standardized cataloging and classification, because of which they cannot share the resources. Slow adoption of emerging technologies. The networks in India operate with and struggle very much to keep up with the rapid pace of technological development in the field of library and information science, and this is hindering their ability to provide cutting edge services to users. Addressing these challenges, when we need all these challenges, we have to do means we need to have funds, and education institutions should join together to strengthen funding, infrastructure and professional development opportunities for Indian National Library Network. Strategies to address challenges by Indian National Network. There are some strategies. Improve funding and resource allocation. Increase financial support from the government and other funding agencies can help library networks invest in infrastructure, technology and staff development, leading to improved services and resource sharing. Enhance professional development opportunities. Providing training and support, they can provide better skill development for professionals. Foster collaboration and partnership. Encouraging partnerships among library networks, educational institutions and other stakeholders can help facilitate resource sharing, knowledge exchange and implementation of best services. Advocate for open access and fair licensing. Advocate for open access and free licensing and fair licensing terms can help libraries networks provide more equitable access to digital resources for their users. Emphasize the importance of digital infrastructure. By investing in robust digital infrastructure and emerging technologies, library can help library networks keep up with the evolving needs of the users and provide cutting-edge services. Encourage regional equity. Addressing regional disparities in library networks and resources requires a targeted approach to ensure that the users of underserved areas have equitable access to information. While international library policy focuses on facilitating collaboration, resource sharing and knowledge exchange globally, they achieve this through initiatives such as Union Catalog, interlibrary loan systems, professional networking, capacity building and advocacy for policies supporting libraries' needs on the globe. On the other hand, Indian national networks finally aim to achieve similar objectives within the Indian context. They facilitate resource sharing, enhance access to information, support professional development, promote scholarly communication, develop shared standards and guidelines, and advocate for policies benefiting libraries and their users within India. Moreover, the other prominent national library networks in India such as DELNET, BTIS and CIRNET, Scientific Industrial Research Network and Metropolitan Networks serves specific domains and regions, further contributing to the overall development of library services and resource sharing in India. Mainly the CIRNET, Scientific Industrial Network, they provide for scientific research. They connect all the CSI institutions, laboratories to share research and resources among the people. They can even share their research and contribute to the national network. Addressing these challenges requires concerned effects from various stakeholders to strengthen funding, infrastructure and professional development opportunities for library networks. So, now we can say that international library networks both aim at resource sharing and they help to promote expertise in library and information science. They also provide licensing policies which are common for all the universities, and they can, by collecting collective efforts, they can share the resources and reduce cost and also have long term preservation as per the licensing policies. So, we know that they share cooperation, they collaboration, and they they bring about knowledge sharing, and even the people in the remote areas good access to information. And libraries in a single library which cannot provide the resources, the large libraries can join together and provide the resources in exchange of their information. They could provide the resources on interlibrary loan and documentary delivery services, and by sharing the resources the cost is reduced and accessibility is increased and knowledge is increased. With this, I thank you so much.